Please look at the maps on the screen for the stand and locations. The main east entrance is the bus drop-off location. The pack entrance is the parent drop-off and student driver location. In South Wing, the bus and parent drop-off locations are at the main entrance. When you arrive in the morning, please go to the gym or cafeteria at the main. If you are arriving in South Wing, please go directly to the cafeteria. Make sure you get breakfast before homeroom. If you are arriving after 7:40, go directly to class. If you are late and would like breakfast, you will receive a breakfast pass and should go directly to the cafeteria. Once you are finished, you will receive an ACIT morning breakfast pass to be given to your homeroom teacher. Keep in mind, teachers are not permitted to let you leave to go to breakfast, so please don't ask them. On your screen is the bell schedule. Students must be in homeroom by 7:45. I repeat, students, you must be scanned into your homeroom by 7:45. Students will have 6 minutes to get to each class. Students who are traveling from South Wing to Main or Main to South Wing will be dismissed early for the shuttle bus. Students, you must scan into each period. Also, for every 6 late, it will equal 1 detention. All students and staff must wear their ID. If you forget or lose your ID, a new ID will be printed, $1 per ID and $1 per lanyard. Do not remove the sticker on the back of your ID. They are not tracking devices. They do allow for easy printing and copying access. Also, please do not place stickers over your face on your ID. Students must be wearing their own ID, not someone else's. If you are caught wearing or using someone else's ID, disciplinary action will be taken. We will start the year with bathrooms open during the changing of class. Remember, you have 6 minutes between class, so use them wisely. Students should be using the closest bathroom to their class, not the one on the opposite side of the building. If you are going to be late, report to class first and get a pass. ACIT does have gender-neutral single-stall bathrooms. Please be mindful, these are single-stall bathrooms, which means one person at a time. They are located outside of the cafeteria next to the nurse's office, in the 1400 hallway at the main, or an EPOD located in South Wing. Reach out to your counselor if you need any accommodations for locker rooms or bathrooms. School security. Our head of security is Officer Terry Tully. Our ACIT School Resource Officer is Officer Richardson. Our ACIT Class 3 officers are Officer Francisco and Officer Michello. We all have a responsibility with keeping our school safe and secure. Please use the motto, if you see something, say something. Do not prop doors open or let people in the side door. Follow all procedures and protocols during emergency drills. ACIT admin staff is constantly trying to improve our school security. Fun fact, ACIT has over 220 cameras throughout the school and property. Yes, over 220. They are what we considered our eye in the sky.
As far as dress code is concerned this year, nothing's really changed. Crop tops are still not okay, but we do understand that styles are what they are and clothes are cut a certain way. A little bit of stomach showing is okay. If dress code issues are extreme, a parent will be contacted to bring clothes in for you to change into, or you might have to sit with one of your assistant principals throughout the day, which is probably not a good idea for you. Some career programs have requirements that deviate slightly from what the dress code policy states. For example, culinary wears head coverings, and auto students sometimes have to wear hats in the shop. Those changes are okay as long as they're in compliance with the safety rules of that career program and it's approved by your teacher. Sunglasses, any other head coverings, including hats, hoods, skull caps, and headbands, are never permitted in the hallways or academic classrooms. The only exceptions would be is if we're sponsoring a Spirit Week or there's other school-sponsored functions. Also, leave your pajamas at home with your blankets, and slides are fine to wear again this year to school. As far as cell phones are concerned, hallway and cafeteria for talk and text is not going to be a problem. You can use your cell phone in those areas. Classroom use only when approved by the teacher for instructional purposes. Phones should never be used in school for recording purposes. If you bring a phone, it's your responsibility. Your assistant principal or security is not responsible for lost, stolen, and damaged phones. ACIT is a video and post free zone. If you choose to video or post an incident, essentially you're choosing to be involving yourself in a potential harassment, intimidation, and bullying case. You're choosing to be assigned to school based discipline, and you're choosing to be involved in what could potentially be a serious legal issue with the Atlanta County Sheriff's Department. Please think twice about recording and posting. This is your warning. Recordings and postings violate a variety of personal protective policies at ACIT and will not be tolerated. ACIT also holds a zero tolerance approach to harassment, intimidation, and bullying. If you feel targeted, report it to your counselor, a teacher, or school administrator. Additional info is available on our district website under the Bully Free Zone link.
One of the most prevalent types of bullying in high school is cyberbullying. Cyberbullying is bullying that happens using electronic devices like computers, smartphones, and tablets. It can be a text message, social media post, apps, or online forums that involve posting or sending harmful content, including messages, photos, and sharing personal information that causes humiliation. As many of you know, most of the inappropriate content is shared anonymously. So one of the most important things you can do is to report the harassing content directly to the platform. This slide contains helpful resources and ways to report bullying on Instagram, Snapchat, and TikTok. Reporting is the fastest and most effective way to stop the spread of harmful content. Driving. The Board of Education requires that all cars driven by students and parked on school grounds must be covered by public liability and property damage insurance. Many seniors have already begun registering for parking and continue to do so. Paperwork can be picked up in the VP suite during your lunch. You will be asked to provide proof of license, insurance, registration, and pay a $10 fee for the parking permit. 11th graders, you're eligible to start registering for parking on October 2nd. Same rules apply. Visit the VP suite to pick up paperwork during your lunch. 9th and 10th graders, you'll be eligible for parking your junior year. Parking lots are monitored by security, so avoid disciplinary consequences by registering your vehicle. Additionally, ACIT is not a walking district, so parking off campus is not an option. Tutoring is available Mondays through Thursdays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. starting September 18th. There's after school, evening, and weekend tutoring available. Links to the tutoring calendar and signups are available on this slide, the ACIT website, and an email that will be sent to all students next week with more information. Please remember to sign up if you plan on attending an after-school session to ensure transportation. More information on the after-school busing can be found on the ACIT website. ACIT clubs and activities. ACIT has numerous opportunities for extracurricular activities. Activities and clubs can help reduce stress, improve your mood, and provide a sense of purpose and fulfillment. It can also provide a sense of community, making students feel more connected and supported here at ACIT. Most of our clubs and activities meet from 3 to 4 p.m., with the 4 p.m. bus transportation provided each day, Monday through Thursday. But you must sign up to stay and participate. Visit our blue ribbon wall in the main campus cafeteria and the website for more information on all the clubs and activities ACIT has to offer. After school transportation and participation. Once you've decided on an extracurricular activity, register to participate by completing and submitting a permission slip form to be authorized by the club advisor. When staying after school for an extracurricular activity, please stay with your designated club or activity advisor until dismissed to the after-school buses. Once again, information on after-school transportation can be found on the ACIT website. And finally, this slide contains information on ACIT's guidance procedures. The best way to reach your counselors is through email. When needed or by request, counselors will set up meetings and provide notification through email. In the South Wing, ninth grade counselors are Ms. Mason and Mr. Mooney, and Ms. Stano will be working with all the ninth graders as they acclimate to life at ACIT. On the main campus, upperclassmen counselors are organized by CTE program. These counselors are Mr. Ewing, Ms. Dennis, Mrs. Garrick, Ms. Diaz, and Ms. Keene. And don't forget to visit Ms. Ragone, now Ms. Betancourt, in the College and Career Readiness Center in the main campus cafeteria as you begin to plan for your future after ACIT. That concludes our presentation. If you have any questions or concerns about any of the material presented, please contact your assistant principal or Mr. Podke. We are excited to welcome you back and hope you have a great year, Red Hawks.